Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Everything Football 62. I'm your host, Jonathan Big Tex Johnson. What is the prototype, or what is the look of an NFL quarterback? I'm asking the question because a couple of days ago, actually it was Thursday. I think it was actually Wednesday or Thursday. It was Thursday, I believe, right? And on my page, I got one of the guys that actually subscribed to my page, which is great. I appreciate the love that I'm actually getting from you guys. I never even thought just a couple of days ago I think I might have 2 or 3 subscribers because I'm doing this actually for the love of it. So I just something my wife hollered at me about doing. Why don't you do this, that, and the other? And I did it, and I'm just doing it for fun and everything. And I'm like getting subscribed, so it's really cool because I'm glad you guys enjoy the content of it because I've always been passionate about football. But where the guy said that Lamar Jackson didn't look at top, and I actually saw the video last night, and even though I think it was like Thursday when it came out, but when I read the comment, I said, "You gonna tell me Josh Rosen looks like an NFL quarterback? He's lanky." Now Lamar Jackson, being that he's slim, but he's hard body though. Meaning, when I say hard body, I'm just saying that he put on some muscle this past year from what he was last year. Rosen is a lanky, wiry type quarterback, right? As far as his build is concerned, but that's beside the point. Let's go back to the 2000 draft. Everybody by now has pretty much seen the pro day of that of Tom Brady. Tom Brady, with his shirt off and him running the 40. I don't really have to say anything else about that. But but you see what that end up that had nothing to do with what the man could do because Tom Brady's best asset, in my opinion, from an athletic or from a physical standpoint of view, it'll be like 15 other quarterbacks I probably picked before Tom Brady. But like I just said, Tom Brady's best asset to me is that he's not going to shoot himself in the foot. He's not going to shoot himself in the foot. That's one of his greatest attributes. Has nothing to do with his physical attributes, which to me is not that much different than what he was when he was 25, as opposed to him being 40 years old now. He hasn't really changed. He doesn't have the strongest arm. He's slow. He's slow. He doesn't have all that. But Tom Brady is not going to beat himself. He's not going to lie. He's not going to beat him. He's not going to make that dumb mistake that takes his team out of the chances of winning. He's a winner, and that's all there is to it. But if you want to look at his body, everybody talk about what he does now to try to prolong stuff. I mean, I got that. I mean, that just kind of just started happening the last couple of years because he's trying to play until he's 45 or whatever. Fine. But going back to this, what is the prototype of what is the NFL quarterback supposed to look like? That's what I want to know. The guy, Todd Mcshay, said that Lamar Jackson is either the most exciting player in the college football, is that he doesn't look like an NFL quarterback. I'm like, are you kidding me? What does an NFL quarterback look like? Russell Wilson is 5'11", 210 pounds. You follow what I'm saying? 5'11", right? Drew Brees is barely 6 foot, 205. Not prototypical quarterbacks. That what you say are prototypical quarterbacks. They're not that. Michael Vick was 6 foot, 195, 200 pounds. Running 4.3, 4.4 though. Here you got Lamar Jackson, 6'3", 210. He can easily get to 215, 220 pounds. It's nothing for him to gain weight. He's at the right height. It's nothing for him to sit up there and put on more weight if he needs to. Are you kidding me? And you gonna tell me he doesn't? Let's cut the bull crap here, people. Todd Mcshay, you're ridiculous. He probably never look at this. He probably think, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, dude, you got to be out of your mind. You're gonna tell me he does not look like an NFL quarterback based upon what? What does an NFL quarterback look like? That's what I want to know. What does an NFL quarterback look like? To me, an NFL quarterback is a guy that can deliver in the clutch. He can give you close to 35, 38, 3,800 yards passing. He can give you that. Give you 25, 30 touchdowns. 9 or 10 picks. And he's a leader. He got to give you that. And he got to move. But nowadays in this game, he got to move the chain. He's got to move the chains. So I don't understand where all of this stuff is coming at, where all of a sudden this guy doesn't know how to do what you're talking about. He doesn't look NFL. He doesn't like an NFL quarterback. Well, let's do this here. Sam Darnold, 6'4", 220. He has a 33 and 5 record. I mean, I'm sorry, not Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, 6'4", 220, has a 21 and 5 record, 6,873 yards, 57 touchdowns, 21 picks. 2016, I think he was honorable mention All Pac-12, freshman player of the year. This year's All Pac-12, first team. Okay. Josh Rosen, 6'4", 218. Lanky quarterback. His record 18 and 19. 9,301 yards, 59 touchdowns, 26 picks. 2015 freshman player of the year, freshman All-American team. This year was second team. All Pac-12 behind Donald. Okay, these are the only two quarterbacks that they've been talking about. They throw in Josh Allen from Wyoming, 6'5", 235. The only thing I keep hearing about him, big arm. Oh, how many times I've heard that? Okay, fine, big arm. He hasn't really done anything. 4,100. Let me see. What do he got? 4,912 yards, 41 touchdowns, and 21 picks. In 2016, he was all Mountain Valley Conference second team. And this year he was hurt because that's part of his thing, being hurt. 2017, he was honorable mention. But he just come from out of literally nowhere. He has the biggest arm in the bunch and everything. So these are the only 3 quarterbacks they're talking about. They just started talking about Baker Mayfield, 6'1", 220 pounds, because he's the most accomplished. He's done the most. 15, 16, and 17. He's won the Big 12. He's been Offensive Player of the Year. He's been All-American 3 times, third team, second team, first team. All Big 12, first team 3 years in a row quarterback. He's legendary because he's a walk-on. He walked on at Texas Tech, and he walked on over there. So the guy has a chip on the shoulder. He plays the way he plays. He's a bigger Johnny Manziel. And I think his head is on the shoulder a little bit better than with Manziel. This kid, I think, actually loves football. Manziel, football was a means to an end. He loved what football brought. This kid, Baker Mayfield, actually loves football. But they just brought Baker Mayfield in because they wasn't talking about him. They're talking about these 3 guys here. Right? And your most accomplished quarterbacks that have done since last year and going into this year, your most accomplished quarterbacks was basically Baker Mayfield and then Lamar Jackson. So Baker Mayfield, with everything that he's done and all the yards, 12,910 yards, 114 touchdowns. You know, I mean, he's done everything. He's going to probably win the Heisman tonight, hands down. Only reason Lamar Jackson ain't going to win the Heisman because his team didn't win. It's like this Baker Mayfield is accomplished. But they like, oh, he's kind of short, stuff like that. But no, I'm like, he's not your typical quarterback. But you see what Russell Wilson is doing, who should be, if he keeps playing, should be the MVP of the league in the NFL. Lamar Jackson, 6'3", 210, 212, 213, or whatever. 4'3", 4'4" speed or whatever. I already know what he's done. Accomplished with 25 and 13. He won pretty much every quarterback award last year. Winning it again. He's 2-time ACC Player of the Year. He's All-American second team this year behind Mayfield. He was first team last year. 8,872 yards passing, 67 touchdowns, 23 picks, all this in 3 years. Really, because everybody just kind of noticed him last year. 3,974 yards, 49 touchdowns. He has a total of all yards, get 12,846 yards, 116 touchdowns. With a resume like that, Josh Allen doesn't have a resume like that. He has a resume like that, he's being first pick. But see, that goes to show you the disrespect that they have for quarterbacks that put up prolific numbers and play with, as Colin Coward say, oh, well, the Big 12 is a pillow fighting conference. Whatever that's supposed to mean. But at the same time, it's just like, can you play at the next level? Nobody said that about Mitch Trubisky. How does Mitch Trubisky go before that of Deshaun Watson. How does he go before him? Nobody talks about that. How does he go before him? And this guy was third team All-ACC behind Watson and behind Lamar Jackson. But yet he's the first quarterback taken. And Watson goes later. Watson scores 21 touchdowns in 6 games. Come on, people. What are we saying? Let's look at it this way. The landscape of the quarterback has changed. It is not them guys that you grew up on, dudes. It's not Bart Starr. It's not them guys no more. It's not Johnny Unitas. It's not them guys anymore. You talk about Bill, go back to Randall Cunningham coming out in 85. Nobody wants to do it. Like I said, Lamar Jackson is that next level. You heard it here. He's the next level. He's what I thought Vince Young was supposed to be. He's going to be that quarterback that throws for 3,000, rush for 1,000, and get to a Super Bowl. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, Cam Newton's right on the cusp of that. That other quarterbacks don't do that. You know, the only quarterbacks that do that is truly a dual threat quarterback. Cam Newton right now running the ball right now. I'm like, Cam Newton accounted for 45 touchdowns back in 15. He's their only running game right now. They get a running game. I'm telling you. So a guy like Lamar Jackson can sit up there and like this thing to him and Deshaun Watson and Russell Wilson. I guarantee you, if given the chance and everything goes that right way, I'm telling you, them guys are going to own the league. That's what the league is going to look like. And nobody's going to want to, they don't want that because they still do not want that person to be that quarterback. So you're going to tell me they don't want that face to be the face of the franchise. This is the future faces of your franchise. You can get Sam Darnold. Tell me, what does an NFL quarterback look like? I need to know what he looks like. For Todd Mcshay to say that, a backhanded comment, the same shit Bill Polian said that Lamar Jackson be a wide receiver. Can Sam Darnold be a fucking wide receiver? That's what I want to know. Can he be a wide receiver? Can Josh Rosen be a wide receiver? Can Josh Allen be a wide receiver? If any of these guys is decorated as Baker Mayfield, because like I said, they had to put in Baker Mayfield just because of what he's done, but they really don't want to put him in there, but they have to because he's the most accomplished. So you're going to tell me he don't go? It'll be a fool whoever passes up on Lamar Jackson. A fool. Whoever gets him, they get in the next level. They get in the next level. They don't want to give him no props of what that man did this year. And if that man ever sees this tape here of me doing this, bro, do what you're supposed to do. You the next level. Vic did what he did at 6 foot 200 pounds, 6 foot 195, 200 pounds, 6'4", 220, 6'3", 6'4", 220, run a 4.34, 440, rocket arm, and everything that Vince Young was supposed to be. But I think you love football. So do what you're supposed to do, my man. But at the same time, no, these are what your quarterbacks in the NFL today coming in are dual threat quarterbacks, and the majority of them are that of African Americans, Nubians, blacks, or whatever you want to call them. That's your next level of quarterbacks now, and you may as well swallow and eat it. You're going to stay at your pro-style quarterbacks. That ain't going to go nowhere. But the guys that's going to make this chain move is going to be quarterback, not just because we got an athlete at quarterback. No, these guys can do everything. These guys have been playing quarterback because their template is guys like Mike Vick, guys like Cam Newton. That's their template. That's their template. Russell Wilson. Those are the template for the guys that's going to be coming out in the next 5 and 10, 15, 20 years from now. They're dual threats. And they've always had dual threat quarterbacks, but the NFL didn't. And that's that the NFL didn't want them. You're going to have to open up for them now because they're here to stay. So don't tell me what a Todd Mcshay, tell me what an NFL, he doesn't look like an NFL quarterback. That's a backhanded comment and a subtle racist bullshit that he's sitting up there saying. For him to even say that, that's sly. That's some slick shit. He doesn't look like that of an NFL quarterback. But Josh Rosen does. Or their accomplishments that just goes to show you how they did Deshaun Watson. And these young guys coming in, they don't know nothing about all that. They don't get into all that race shit and everything. They don't have to. They don't need to. I'll do it for you. But the point I'm making is that that's what it is now. You can't just say that. You can't say that nobody checked Todd Mcshay on that bullshit. He has to be checked with that. It's like, what do you make him explain that? But he's not going to explain it because shit, he got Mel Kiper and Mike and another Mike up sitting up there. So another three white guys up there talking. If I'm up there, you gonna explain that shit to me, partner, because I didn't see anything Mitchell Trubisky did at North Carolina for 1 year to render him the first pick in the NFL, the second pick in the NFL draft, the first quarterback. You follow what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. Those things like that has to be discussed. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so, like I said, so, don't tell me what an NFL quarterback is a winner. But nowadays, NFL quarterback, he's here. You already know what he looked like. They're going to have pro-style quarterbacks. A pro-style quarterback, them days in the NFL, hey, you better make a play, move the chain. However way you move it, move the chain. Okay? So check me out, y'all, on, check me out, Everything Football 62 on YouTube. Check me out on Twitter, Everything Football 62 Untucked Men. I really appreciate the love that I'm starting to get. I got several other topics that I want to talk about as well. I'm going to still be talking about, and keep subscribing for the page. Really appreciate that. And just make me work harder. And we're going to be, getting better equipment and better things to make this thing go a lot better than what it is. Because I'm going to constantly keep talking about this, especially with the playoffs around the corner. And keep talking about it, period. Historical aspect. Got a lot of other things I want to talk about, especially the game and how it's evolved into, like, you have to watch yourself. But you've had other people that talked about concussions and all that stuff for a long period of time, and the NFL never took it serious. They could have been taking it serious way back then. All right, you guys, like I said, check me out on Everything Football 62. YouTube, subscribe to the page. You guys leave comments. I'll come back at you. Whether they're negative or positive, it doesn't matter to me. Okay? Y'all guys have a good one. Thank you.